Everyone, welcome back to the next video. In this video I will show you how you can apply style transfer effect to a live camera video recording in native Android application using CameraX, Media3 as well as TensorFlowLite. Now I'll show you guys the output demo in a second, but before that, if you see inside the assets folder, I have taken two images, this oil.png and style.jpg. so it depends on you what kind of style transfer you want. So it can be any image, whatever you feel like is right for you. I have generated this particular image, I think, using Sora, so it can be anything. So here this is kind of like an oil painting thing, and this is kind of like, I don't know what really to say this, but I'm applying this particular effect to our live camera recording. So let me show you the output, then things would be more clearer for you. So here you can see, first it is asking me for camera permission, I'll just give it. Then it is asking me for record audio permission, I'll give that as well. Now it is taking a bit to show my live camera preview because of all of this style transfer and thing, but because this library is still in alpha, that's why it is taking a bit of time. I think by the time it becomes stable, it would be much more better. Also I'm running in debug mode. If you run in release mode, things would be more better. Also my Android device is quite cheap. On better Android device it would be pretty immediate, I would say. Now here you can see I have a start button. I'll just click on the start button. So it has started the video recording. I can just move around my camera. So here you can see the style transfer effect has been applied, right? So so it depends on what kind of image you take, and depending on that I'll just move it to my laptop as well. So here you can see this is my laptop. Okay, and I can just click on the stop as well. As soon as I click on stop, the video has been saved to external storage. So if you, I'm not included Exo player, otherwise unnecessary complication. So the video has been saved to external storage, so you can just go to external storage and play the video as well. So here you can see I'm playing the video. Okay, so hopefully you got the point. Now other thing which I want to tell you, suppose I want to replace it with oil.png. Okay, let's do it at the very end, because I think then things would be even more clearer for you. So first I've created a native Android project using XML layout, but if you want you can use Jetpack Compose as well, so completely up to you. Then inside Android manifest.xml I have added this uses feature of Android hardware camera permission, record audio as well as write external storage permission. Then I have created an assets folder. To create an assets folder, just right click, new, just go to what folder, assets folder, and just click on finish. I have already created it. Then inside assets folder, firstly you can just drag and drop whatever image you want. Okay, and here are the TensorFlowLite models which we need to use. Now I will be do check my comments. I will pin a comment which will have a link to this TensorFlowLite models. It is my own GitHub repo. Like, I have downloaded this from a Socialite Android repository. I'm not able to find this TensorFlowLite model in that repository. Again, I don't know where it went, or maybe I'm looking at the wrong place. That's why I'll just check the pin comments or description for this. Okay, then you need to go to also for the image you can take your own image. I will just provide the TensorFlowLite model. Just ask Sora to create a image for you, it will create it for you. Then here we have few dependency. First one is camera core, then camera 2, camera life cycle, camera view, camera video. Then like I said, this camera Media3 effect is still in alpha. That's why there is a little bit of performance issue. I think it is fair enough for an alpha version of the library. Then here is a Media3 effect. Then here we need to, like, TensorFlowLite has been renamed to LiteRT. That's why there is a little bit of name change over here. So LiteRT support API, LiteRT GPU and LiteRT. Once you have included all these dependency, make sure you click on the sync now button and it will download all the dependencies for you. Then you firstly need to create this style transfer effect file. Now I'll simply scroll through this file. I don't really understand what is written over here. It is too heavy for me, so it is out of my expertise. So I'll simply scroll through this file. Feel free to pause the video and copy this. Again, like I said, I have copied this from a Socialite repo which is present in the Android GitHub channel. So if you want, you can check that particular channel for this particular code as well. Again, the file name is also same, exactly. I have copy pasted it, only package name I have changed. Again, I'll just scroll up in case if you have missed it. Feel free to pause the video and just copy the code. Okay, then you need to go to main activity over here. I'll simply scroll up. Again, these are all the imports. I'll just optimize them. I'll remove just the dead imports so that you guys are not confused. So these are all the imports. Again, I'll simply scroll through this file. Here is our video capture recorder. Then here is our recording. Here is our camera executor service. Then here is our viewfinder preview view. Here is our button as well. Now here we are requesting for multiple camera permissions. So if you are using below Android 10, you also require write external storage permission. So in case if the user does not provide permission, we just change this to false, and once the user has provided the permission, we just call start camera. Then inside on create, we initialize our viewfinder, we initialize our button as well, and if all permissions are granted, then we just call start camera, else we call request permission. Then on click of the button, we just call capture video. Then inside capture video, we first check whether video capture is not equal to null. We disable the button, we get hold of our current recording, we stop it, we make it as null. Then simple date format is used for file naming. Then we are using content values over here, passing the display name, MIME type, and if Android version greater than P, we also set the relative path. Then here is our media store output options. So here we pass our external content URI, set the content values to this. Then we initialize our recording. Here we just check whether we have audio permission. If yes, we enable audio as well. We start our recording, and once the event has been started, we just change the text as well as is enabled to true. And then we do video record event dot finalize, and if it does not have any error, then we display a toast message. Else okay, sorry, I just messed up. I'll just do command Z. Okay, else we just stop our recording, we make it as null, and for both of the cases we just change the text of our button as well as re-enable it again. Then here is our start camera, so I'll just remove this. So here we get hold of our camera provider future, we add a listener to it as well. Then here we get hold of our process camera provider. Then we initialize the preview view. Then we initialize our recorder over here as well. Then we initialize our video capture. Here we get hold of our default back camera. Then we add the preview use case as well as video capture use case. We initialize the Media3 effect as well. And here you can see here we are passing the effect of byte buffer GL effect bitmap. Here is the style transfer effect. So here we get hold of our main activity, and here you need to write your own image name. So be very careful over here. Then we add the Media3 effect or use case group builder. We unbind our camera provider, we bind it to the life cycle. Here we just check request for permissions. Here we just have a helpful method just to check whether we have required permissions or not. And inside on desktop, we just shut down our camera executor, and here we just have this file name format as well as required permissions. Okay, now there is one more thing which I want to show you. So like I said, I also have one more image, right, oil.png. So let's use that one just to show off a little bit. So instead of jpg, sorry, I'll just use oil.png. Do not add these images inside drawable or map. They need to be present inside the assets folder. And another thing which I want to show you is you don't need to apply this effect to the entire camera video recording, right? You can apply it partly as well, or to a specific portion if you want. So for that, what you can do is you can just play around with this value. So I'll just comment this and uncomment this one. So you can play around with the left bottom, and what change I have done is that I have just dividing the width by 2. So it should only apply to the first half of the width and not to the second half of the width. So hopefully you got the point, right? So you can play around with the left bottom and height as well, whatever you feel like. So I've kept things simple. Let me rerun the application and show you guys the output. So I feel like this is a really cool effect. With very little code and with the help of TensorFlowLite, you are able to achieve so much that you don't have to worry about a lot of things. So here you can see I have already granted the camera permission, right? Now here you can see, okay, there is very little light in my room. Let me increase the light in my room. Okay, so hopefully you got a clear view. Now here I can move my camera like this. So here you can see. So hopefully you got the point. Again, I can record the video as well. I can just click on start button. It will start the recording for me. After some time, I can just click on stop as well. To stop the recording, I can just go to my videos app again, and here you can see the video has been recorded. So yeah, that's all there is to it. If you have any questions, do let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. Bye.